hear me, right? Can you hear me?
Yes, yes. Can you hear us okay?
Okay. So I'm going to share my screen right now.
Yep.
Hi everyone. Hopefully I try to talk slowly. I believe we have some language gap here. Okay. Let me share my screen. Tell me if you can see my screen. Can you see my screen right now?
We can see the Skype. Whoop! It's just changed to browser.
Yes.
Okay. That's good. Okay.
Yep.
So I think this is what I think okay. Let me just start my presentation. So I think introduction I don't need because I think David. Thanks to David, he introduced me. So I think before this session, you need to know some of this. Okay, so you need to know Visual Basic, Visual Studio. You need to know some C Sharp. You need to know some Windows Form. I believe some of you know what is Windows Form. By looking at you, you are about the same age as me.
That young.
Yeah, so I think you all should know what is you all should know what is WinForms, WPF. Okay, so and you need to have Office 365 account in order to do Microsoft Graph. And also once you have Office 365, you will automatically you will have Windows Azure account. Let me show it to you, right? So I just want to show you what is not this is not what is not Microsoft Graph. I hope people will get that right. Right. So a lot of people think that Microsoft Graph is graph, but not a graph. Okay. Microsoft Graph is something like this. Okay. It's basically we're pulling the information from the different repository from your Office 365, from your OneDrive, from your email, from your calendar, right? So that is actually the Microsoft Graph. Okay, I will tell you what is Graph. How do you use your login identity for the Graph? I will show you where to find the Graph SDK, right? I will show you build from the scratch, the console app. How do you build the app from scratch, from nothing, right? Okay, so I will talk a little bit about REST, the Postman thing later on. If you are using Postman, right? If you don't use Postman, then it's okay. Um, okay. So so Graph basically will have all your organization data, right? And you can actually it's a HTTP API, or you can use C Sharp. I'm going to use C Sharp, right? And you can actually reuse and construct to a different apps. Okay, you can actually use it the same library. I'm going to build a library using this Graph API later on, and I will show you that I can use the same library for WinForm for my console app. I will also show you how to put it in WPF. If I have time, then I will go to ASP.NET. Yeah, let's see. Okay. So this is actually the data that you can actually get it from the Microsoft Graph. The Microsoft Graph, basically, you can actually get the, as I did mention just now, your SharePoint data, your OneDrive data, your Outlook data. Team here is Microsoft Teams, which is pretty new, right? So yeah, so then you can get it from the planner, and as Excel. Okay, so all these are the area that you can actually consolidate. You can actually combine all this data together, right? This is what I'm going to actually show you. Right? Okay, very fast. Then I will go to the demo, right? So this is the inside the DevTools slide. Actually. Okay, so let me go to here. Okay. Okay, so I will go to, okay, everything you start from graph.microsoft.com. Okay, so here is where you are going to get started, right? Getting started. Okay, so basically, I will want to show you how many of you actually have you seen this Graph Explorer? No. Okay. Yeah, I see someone checking the head. Okay. So okay, this is a Graph Explorer. So this is a location where I can actually get back my data, right? So if you're acting on my profile, right, you will say you will see this guy. Let me make it bigger. Hopefully, I can make it bigger. Okay, you will see. Okay, Megan Brown. So you say, okay, you are not Megan Brown. Okay, because I have not logged in yet, right? So you need to log in, and that is why I say you need Office 365 account. Okay, you need to log into your Office 365 account. Okay. Okay, now you can see, now I can see my data. If I go back to profile, now, okay, now I can see myself, right? So you can see, okay, right? So, okay, it will be the same thing. I can actually see my photo. I put one line. My photo is just a line, okay? So I can see my email, for example, but everything will come back. Everything will actually come back as JSON, right? It's a JSON. Or people call it JSON or JSON. Okay, it depends on which country you are, right? So that is the graph, right? So I'm going to write a program to actually get the thing back like this, right? But I'm going to get it one by one. I'm not going to get a JSON back, no. I'm going to get the name, the display name, the login name, and so on. Okay, so how am I going to do that? Okay, so I go back to the graph. Let me just go back. I think it's good to, yeah, because I have a limited speed of my internet. Okay, now, okay, I will click the API. You see API reference. Okay, so you normally will go down to, I want to get my user data, right? Or users, yeah, users data. So I want to list all my user, right? So I come down here, right? So I just expand the user. So I have a list user here, okay? Right? So I have list users, okay? So I will scroll down, right? You can actually see example, okay? So the example, basically you have a HTTP example, and you have a C# example. Where is the C#? Here you click the tab C#. Okay, so this is C# example. Then you are going to start asking me, with this, how am I going to write? So actually, there are some tricky parts. I will actually post to tell you where to get my sample files, sample solution. I have posted to GitHub. So you will you can actually go to the link later on to get my sample. Okay, so let me start a new Microsoft Visual Studio. Okay, so I have some work in here. I have some base here, right? So okay, so I want to create a new project, right? It's a brand new project, right? So I just use back, not the core. I don't think they support the core right now. It's a .NET framework, so I just go to my here, and I want to say this is a demo, right? So it's a graph demo, right? So I'm going to create a C sharp, right? Which is not C++, because I use C++ for my daughter, right? He's actually a university student learning C++. So I normally sometimes I switch to C++ and do a sample for her. Right. So okay, yeah. Okay. So okay. So this is C sharp. So for the graph API, you must do asynchronous, right? You cannot do synchronous. I don't see a synchronous pattern for graph. It's an asynchronous pattern, right? So it will be like this, right? Need to have async, right? So what I will do is that I will actually, if you look at this page, it will actually, if you copy and paste this in, it's pretty much to, you need to figure out where to get the rest of the thing to get it run, right? So, okay, you need to have this, right? I'll show you where to get all the information. I'll show you where to get all this, right? Where I get all these things. Right? So, okay, I come in here and I paste this guy here. Okay, so this is my client ID. Okay, you need to create one, right? Any one of you know where to create this client ID? I think no. Okay, so later I will show you how to create a client ID. No worries. I will actually come to the authentication. Here is for authentication. This is the authentication here, right? You see all the red line, right? So because I don't have the library yet, right? So okay, I go and copy and paste here. I can copy this guy. Right? This is the only small part of it, right? This is a small part of it. I go in here and just I go here and just paste it, right? So again, you see red color, okay? So how to fix all this and where to get the library, right? So somebody might think GitHub. Yes, you're right. You should go to GitHub. But what to type in GitHub? Okay. So okay, actually you need to have this link, right? You need to go to here, right? Okay. So you need to actually install the Microsoft Graph SDKs, right? So you actually show you that this is the way. Okay, so you need to run this line. You need to run this line. So I just copy and paste from here. So yeah, I have some just in case I actually have it here. But anyway, so let me just go to my GitHub, okay, package here, and I will actually paste this guy here. So I will actually say install, right? So now it's installing. So it's installing, right? Hopefully it's fast enough. Yeah, because my internet speed is a bit slow. Uh-oh. Actually, I'm still in my office, and my office network is actually blocking the Skype conference. That is why I need to use my mobile data. Right. So okay. Uh-huh. I think I need to go to plan B. Okay. Okay. So, uh, okay. I have finished installing the graph. So this is actually for here. graph service client. So I click on the light bulb here. You're actually using this, right? So if I click on this guy for authentication, I click here. No, this you don't have one, right? So you actually need to install this one as well. You need to install the authentication package, right? So this is for authentication. So you come here, you actually come here. Hi. Okay. Right click, paste it here. I will. Okay. 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 This one pretty fast. Okay. 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 Now if I click on my light bulb again, I will see. Okay. Here. Okay. All right. So now you have here. I need to do it one more time because they are actually using a different library. Okay. So you can see that now they put in the identity client. They actually also put in the graph, right? This tree is just the new one, right? The Visual Studio is insert this tree for you. This tree library for you, namespaces for you. Okay, so now you can see, oops, why this guy is still, why this guy is still, let me see. Huh. Does not contain the definition of, oops. Uh-oh. Why is this happening? Let me see.
They changed the name.
Maybe an old version of the SDK or something.
Yeah, I think the version is correct. Okay. Okay. I think it's fine. Let me go to plan B. So my plan B is that I have the same code actually written. It's here. You can see exactly the same. This I don't know. Yeah. Yeah. So I put this as a library, right? Yeah, you can see it's exactly the same, and you can see the header is the same as well. Yeah. So I'm not too sure why that guy is giving me problem. Right here, I'm okay. Okay, let's go back to here. So in order to run this guy, I also created one solution. I created one solution. Right. So let me just open that solution to it. Okay. Okay, I opened the solution. Let me open the solution I have. I have the solution here, right? Edition, right? Okay. So, okay, let me check, right? Okay, so I just put this on down there. Okay, so you can see I'm actually referring to here, right? This is the library that I have, right? And this guy, that's weird. Okay, so it's actually the same code, right? You realize it's actually the same code. Yeah, it's just the same code that I'm having, right? So yeah, so oh, this is for a manager. So here is the code. Yes, right. I have more code here because I'm actually trying to get. We can actually get. I actually do a little bit. I will put it in the GitHub, right? So actually, what I did for the extra code is actually I get the manager for this guy from this guy, right? I have one guy. I want to know who is his manager. Actually, I can do that as well. So the full code actually is doing that. But for this demo, I only need this part. All right, this is the thing that you were seeing just now, right? Okay, so let me run this first and let you see the result. Okay, so I will actually do the code. Yes. So let me put a breakpoint here, right? Okay, there's already read here, right? So I don't have to prove. Okay, let me run this guy. Let you see the result first. Okay, let's see the result first. Okay, it will actually pop up authentication, right? For me, I will use this guy. I will say next.
You got a typo there, I think.
Oh, yep. On my, okay, the O is missing. So, yeah, it's a typo. Right, so yeah, I will sign in. Okay, so you can see at least all the display name. Okay, list all the display name. Okay, now you can see the display name there is actually the same as what I have for my Microsoft, the Office 365. Okay, so if you go to the admin, if you log into the Office portal, and if you log in here as well, same account, if you log into here, you will see exactly the same user I have from here, from, yeah, it's a bit slow. Oh, no, I say remember later. Okay, so I will say active user. So you can see just now all these are the users that I have. I can actually put it in my app. Okay, and all this actually is from your Active Directory, Azure Active Directory. Oops, let me just go down and just click. Oops, why this guy doesn't allow me to yet? Let me just go down here, and yeah, let me do that. Okay, so yeah, so you can see that actually, the user from my Office 365 is actually you need to have an Azure Active Directory. When you create Office 365, this is actually created. If you have an Office 365, meaning that you will have an Azure Active Directory, right? So they are over here, right? Yeah. So that's how they actually link it together, right? So, okay. So with the same library, same set of the library, I can actually use it for my Win form, right? I think you have seen this screen before. This is a very traditional and classic Win form, right? And I can actually input my class library here, the reference, right? So this guy is what I created. Right? So again, what I will do here is that I will actually go into the code, right? Okay. The only thing is that you need to, because the library is actually async, right? So you need to change your WinForm click button to async as well, right? So this is what you need to change, right? By default, Windows, the last time Windows the WinForm is it does not support async, but now actually it supports async, right? So you can put the async in this button, right? And then you can actually call the method, right? Call the function. So I will actually pull the same information as what you saw just now at the console app. Now it's in the Win form, right? Just the same thing, right? If I run this guy, okay, if I click this, you will see the same experience, right? You will have the Microsoft login screen. Hopefully, I don't type it wrong this time. Microsoft.com, and I will have this, right? Let's see. Yeah, so you can see that actually I get back everything into the WinForm. So it's WinForm, you can actually put this Microsoft Graph SDK data in back to the WinForm. Okay, so this is one way to do it, right? So they are component. Okay, there is one component, right? is actually called. You can actually go and download this if you want to. This is another component they built in, but okay, this is called here. Like you can go and look for this Microsoft toolkit service for Windows 4, right? So this is another. This is a built-in. Somebody built it. I think they GitHub as well. Okay, so all right. Okay. So this is Microsoft Toolkit services. Okay. So you can actually use this toolkit, or you can actually build your own library, like what I did, right? So they are pretty much the same, right? So when I run this WinForm with the toolkit, right, you will see is they will pull back my OneDrive information. When I click here, again, same login screen is going to come up, and I have to put that in next guy, and okay. Yeah, you can see that this is the line here. So you can see what I have in my OneDrive, right? So all these here are my file names. My file name is going to be, I think this is over here. I think this, yeah. So this is the file that I have in my OneDrive, right? So yeah, so this is the file that I have. So yeah, so you can actually get the information back using the toolkits, okay, the Windows toolkits. Now, way to get the number, right? That's how you can see that all you see I have all the same number. Actually, I need this number. Where do I get the number? Is that you need to go into this link, apps.dev.microsoft.com, right? And you need to register an app. Okay, you can say add an app. So you will actually get number. This is the number that I'm using. Yeah, I have been doing quite a few testing, right? That's why you can see many numbers. So this one is the one that I'm using, right? Keep using to do the demo, this demo, right? Okay. So if you want to do a UWP, right? UWP, so the Universal Windows Platform Microsoft Graph application, right? So you can come to here, you can come back to here, right? And you can actually scroll to getting started. Okay, so you can go down to here, you see a UWP, right? And this is the only Windows client you have, right? The rest is the Angular, PHP.NET, and let me show you the UVF, right? So you will actually start a WPF application, right? So you can click on Quick Start. No, the build an app. Build an app. Once you click the start, actually they will you can actually get application ID. They will create an application ID for you. After that, they will allow you to download the app, right? So let me just do one more for you, right? So I want to get the ID. So I was saying that I want to sign in with a different Microsoft account. Oops. Uh-oh. I don't know why. So I'll say, uh-oh. Okay, it's okay. So again, I have a plan B, right? Let's go for plan B. Okay, so let me go back to the graph. Yeah, I know Malaysia internet is not so good, right? So I have a lot of plan B here, right? So okay, so yeah, so it's getting started here, right? Okay, so what you would after you have created the ID, they will allow you to download an app like this one. No, this is a picture, not the app. So let me just scroll through Yeah, there's a lot of my personal stuff. They will actually give you something like, yeah, I have too many things. Okay, they'll give you something like this, right? They will package one solution for you. You can actually download the solution. You can actually open the solution, right? But you cannot just run it straight away, right? You need to change. You need to put in the ID, right? So even though you created ID there and you download the app, the ID will not be go into your app automatically, right? You still need to create it. Okay, if you don't put in the app, right? What happened? What happens if you don't put in the app? Once you run, you will have this problem. You will have this problem. A lot of people actually is asking. I saw a lot of forums. They're asking why this thing, this error, right? So let me show it to you. If you download, okay, it's compiling. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. It's my internet. Yeah. Okay. Registration. Okay. Okay. This is a UWP, right? It's an app, right? It's a app. So I don't know why it actually power. Okay, never mind. This forget about it. So this nice. Okay. If I sign into this guy, click hello. Okay. Okay, no error. So I just put in my account, Microsoft.com. If I say next, if I put in my password, next, sign in. Okay, you will basically bound into this problem, right? It's saying that the reply URL it doesn't match and so on, right? So just bear in mind, if you get this application, downloaded this application, what you need to do actually, right? What you need to do actually is that you need to open this file, right? This is README. And in the README, there are steps to show you how to actually put in your ID, right? And okay, we have to ask Microsoft because some apps they use application ID and some app they call it client ID. Actually, they are the same thing for now. Okay, pray Microsoft need to actually correct it. Okay, so actually, this one actually I put in the ID. Let me see where is the ID. This is what I fix it. I fixed. Okay, so I think it's it. Uh-huh. EID. No, there's my ID.
Wasn't it the OAuth one?
Um,
Yeah, the Res W.
One just above the package for that manifest?
package the
So the next file.
I tried to this one. You mean this one?
No, it'll fall down from that.
Uh, it's supposed to be here. No,
So the
no,
OAuth stuff.
it's okay. So what I can do is that I will go to look for. Okay, this is a trick, old trick, right? So I will go and look for. No, this one I want to find in old file. I think I can search it, right? So when you're getting all this is the problem you have. So application ID, I think it's called application ID. Let me just search file. Right. I have one here, right? Yeah. Yeah, because yeah. Yeah, it's this one. But where is the value? Oops. Let me just look through the result again. I remember it's here. Uh-huh. No, not this one. It's just now where I am. Okay, so even more extreme, what I would do is that I will actually go to this guy. I'm going to look for this guy. I'm sure I have. Because, yeah, I can see I'm using the same ID throughout my apps. Okay, so let me do that. Yeah, I have here. Yeah, So yeah, so you can actually put it in all. Yes, yeah. Authentication, yeah. So yeah, so you can put it here. They actually put it here. So this is no graphic. Actually, there's a graphic mode that you can actually put. I believe you can put it in the graphic mode and then they'll actually bring it. There are two locations you can put, right? So okay, you actually put in here, right? And you can then actually run this guy. Then you will actually get the right. You actually get the right, uh, authentication, and you can actually see the calendar that I have, right? Okay, take a while to compile. It's the same app, just now having error, but now this one, because you put in the ID and so on, so you actually get it right and just run. Right? Okay, it looks the same. And okay, if now I click this guy, okay, actually it's already logged in, right? You remember the line here. So if I go to my calendar here, right, I'm actually detect some of the things calendar back, right, from my HP testing account, from my toy account, playing account, right? So this is the UWP, right? Okay. So some of the code, right? So the library and so on, you can actually get it from here, right? You can actually get it from here. I actually put thing here, right? So I think I will put it into library graph because of library to check. Okay. Yeah. Oh, I can. It's actually inside the slide. Yep. Yes. Okay. Ah. So you can just go to the blog and all these links. These are all what you need, and this is what I uploaded for you, right? So you have all the code here, right? Different code you have it here. The console program, the library, yeah. The UWP because and also the ASP.NET, right? So but the UWP you don't need to, right? Because you can actually generate from the scratch. Actually the ASP also you can, but I just put it there, right? So if you want to have some code to play with, which is already running, but you need to replace your own ID, right? Own application ID, right? You can't use my ID. If you use my ID, then you need to use my login. So you need to generate the ID here, right? So yeah, the code is actually then if you want to have another code, the rest, uh, the rest of the code, right, to do other thing, you can go back to the doc here, right, to see what you have. These are all the if you want to get the mail, then you can actually come to the messages, right? So you come down, you will find the same thing, right? You will actually see the C sharp if you are the C sharp guy, right? If you are the JavaScript guy, then you come here, right? Okay, of course, if you are the Apple guy, then you will. So yeah, so that is where you get started to use the graph and so on, right? So okay, I guess that is more or less. Let me see if there anything. Yeah. Okay, if you want to the one more thing, if you want to do the Postman, yeah. So it's a little bit tricky, that is for the REST API. You get JSON and so on, right? So you need to actually put in get the token. There's a step here. I actually put it here in my blog, right? So I think there's a Postman somewhere. No, no. Yeah. Yeah, it's not it. Yeah, I think I'll put in the link for the Postman, right? Okay, I will put in the link and show you how to get the graph collection. They have a graph collection, right? So they have all these things here. You don't need to actually create it. It's already there. But I need to give you the link to actually download all these things. Then you just have to send it in, right? So you need to get a token, for example, right? And you need to all the parameter and so on. So you actually go and get the token, for example. Okay, so this is the REST HTTP part. Yeah. So now I get back the token, right? Token ID and so on. Okay. But I need to put the link. I need to put the link here. I think my link is not here. For you to actually get this collection for the Postman. If you really want to play with the Postman, the HTTP REST Postman thing, then I will actually need to put in. Let me update my slide later on. Right. So I think let me just recap. Okay. So you have seen the this code, and also you have seen the code here to the authentication part. So this is the ID. So this is the scope. You always have to put the scope. The read basic.o normally will work for most of the time, right? And you need to have a NuGet. I also put in the link for you. Okay, and also this is if you are using the .NET, yeah, you need to have a preview beta, but now I think it's no longer beta. You can actually use it's version 1, right? I have demo this you the old WinForm, right? So this is something like your Postman. Yeah, you want to pass JSON, right? Okay, so this is the link. Yeah, this is the link that I showed just now in my blog. I will put in the Postman thing in there. Yeah, I realized that I actually missed that. Okay, I think this is pretty much. So anything you want to ask me, basically?
Any questions for Mingman? No? Cool. All right.
Just one thing from me.
Oh yeah, question at the back.
So can we only view the information through this API, or like we can make changes as well, like to the user data and other things?
Yes, you can. You can. There is a post message. You can actually you can see here there are some post message. It's not only get, you will have some posts as well. You go to expand this, there are some posts here. You can actually. Most of it is get. I have seen some posts as well. You can actually write it in, right? So yeah, you see there's some posts here.
Okay.
Yeah, which is you can actually send mail, no? Yeah, and there are not so many, but you do have some posts, you see. So yes, you can actually write the data instead of just read.
Okay. Thanks.
Yeah.
Any other questions? No? Well, thank you very much, Mingman, for joining us tonight. I'm glad that the internet held up. That was a really interesting talk. So we really appreciate you sharing your knowledge with us this evening.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks for the time. Okay. Bye bye.